So in this video, I'm going to give you some brutal honesty about what it's like moving to Australia in your 30s.
Australia sounds like a right laugh.
My name's Jack Tracy, I'm 33 years old, I'm a personal trainer and I'm living in Sydney, Australia. Now, I can only give you my perspective based off my experience of moving to Sydney, moving to Australia, why we wanted to do it. And that's all I can really do. I do see a lot of negative videos out there, mostly made by people who are just clowns.
Happy, 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 happy. I'm so happy today.
But essentially, my backstory, me and the missus, we decided we were going to move out here just because we were sick of Ireland. Home is always going to be home. We love Ireland, by the way, but we were just sick of the weather, sick of the lifestyle. We thought when we moved out here, it was going to be the exact same routine we had of just training, eating great, a couple of dates here and there, but we would have the outdoors, we'd have the sun, days at the beach, lying by the pool. It's going to be great. It has not been like that at all. I'm going to tell you my backstory very quickly. I had the bright idea that I was going to get into the mines. I was going to come out before Dervla. I had a brilliant contact. I was put in contact with a guy who owned a mining company I'll not say who it was by because I'm going to sound extremely ungrateful, but essentially I went out, was going to get into the mines, did the interview, did the courses. Long story short, I gave them a call. Hey, what's going on? When do I fly out here? Fly out to the mines, the FIFO work. Something happened where they weren't doing the job that I was supposed to go on. You know, essentially I'd spent all this money on courses and tickets to make me the minimum amount that I needed to be qualified to work on site at my own expense, which is fair enough. Didn't get it. Complete fucking disaster. You know, I've just moved over here. The flight itself was motherfucking stressful. A quick side note, when you're flying over here, just pay the extra money to fly directly from Dublin, Dubai or Abu Dhabi, then straight to Australia. I thought I would save myself a little bit of money going to Abu Dhabi, Dubai to Kuala Lumpur. Don't do it. Very stressful. Didn't enjoy it whatsoever. You know, before I even got to Australia, I felt like just sacking it and coming home. Not a great start. I came over here with the idea that I was going to take a break from PTing. You know, it's all on TikTok. You know, people get under the mines. It's very easy. They'll take anybody. You can come in with no qualifications. Yeah, that's not the case. You know, if you go in with no qualifications, going in at the bottom of the barrel, your wages are shit. The only reason the wages look great is because you're working 12-hour, long, hard days in the sun, isolated from society. You know, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, for 2 or 3 weeks straight, and then you have a week to recover. Like, no, that doesn't sound like a good time to me. Fuck that. And this is where a lot of people get their expectations fucked up, completely delusional. They feel like they're going to move over here and they're going to get a job in the mines or work in construction. It's going to pay them thousands upon thousands, that they're going to be able to piss it up the wall, beer, gear, woman, whatever they want to do. Still have enough to go travel Asia for 6 months not working, and still have enough money to go home and buy a house from Ireland or the north of Ireland. Complete and utter delusion.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
If you're one of those people, I would highly suggest you do your research immediately. But that being said, you can make a lot of money over here if you're unqualified. If you're a skilled worker, if you're a welder, electrician, anything like that, you're going to into construction, you've hit the jackpot. You're going to do very well. You're going to get paid very well. I have a few clients who do it. They make bank. Slightly jealous.
Fucker.
Sometimes I think people just watch the sort of the in-betweeners, that opening scene with Jay.
Life has never been better. I've been woken up by a blowjob from a different girl every single morning.
And they just think that's what life is going to be like as soon as they get off the plane. No, it is not. Anyway, left Perth, go to Sydney. Bear in mind, in Perth, I must have applied for about 200 jobs in mining. Didn't get any of them. Why would I? I was unskilled. I cannot contribute there's the rain. Long story short, didn't like Perth, moved to Sydney. I do love Sydney. It's a little bit busier, it's a more fast-paced environment. I decided that I would do something that I know I'm an expert in, fitness. And because I came out here before Devla, because I thought I was going to get under the mines, I just decided when I got to Sydney I would stick to the same game plan, not muck about, not go partying, not go sightseeing, just work. Manager in this place called Summit Fitness. It no longer exists anymore, no fault of mine. And a personal training role, or a personal trainer manager's role. Very, very simple. The jobs are easy to me. I've got loads of experience. However, I realized that I hate being told what to do and I hate working underneath people, as I said in the previous video. So I've decided that I'm just going to do what I know I'm fantastic at, is personal training, self-employed, pay your rent, pay to play. If you're coming out here as a personal trainer, pay the rent and build a business. It's very easy to get ahead here if you know what you're doing in that industry. Couple of things. If you're coming out here on a work and holiday visa and you just want to stay for a couple of years, see what it's like, make as much money as you can, and then adios, bugger off, happy days, do that. But come over with realistic expectations. You're not going to be paid thousands if you're a sales rep in Ireland, and then you're coming over here and you want to be treated like royalty on a building site. It's not going to work. You're coming in as a basic labour. You're going to be shoveling shit. I don't think they'd even let you carry bricks because they don't trust you. Insects everywhere here. Or you're going to be doing something easy like traffic control. The wages aren't great, but you can work a lot of hours, which is going to make up for not having great wages. That is to be expected. Make your money, party away, piss it up the wall, go travel, go home, get back to business again. That is not what me and Devla want to do. We came over here, we want to make a life for ourselves. We plan on staying here long term. Now bear in mind, when Devla landed, we went to town. I put on about 2 stone, eating out 4 nights a week, having pints almost every day, you know, not the normal lifestyle that I'm used to. And it definitely had a bit of an impact on health and fitness, obviously, and the money that I made. I wasn't able to save very much in the first 6 months just because I was enjoying life, doing something that me and Devla hadn't done too much of, working at home, running a business. But when you get here, it is easy to get ahead as long as you're willing to put the work in. New year, new me, weights down, lost the gut. I think it was over 17 stone. I look bloody pregnant. You cannot look like that over here if you're a PT. You can't look like that full stop. Nothing worse than a fat PT. It's going to hurt a lot of people's feelings. It's true. Unless your client's goal is to become a fat, out of shape mess, you're sorted.
Spare me.
But if you're coming over here to set yourself up for a healthy future, it pays to put the head down and get a bit of savings. Live within your means is what I'm saying. Don't come over here and think I'm going to be splashing the cash. It's the same as everywhere. You're going to have to work hard and you're going to have to save a bit of money if you want to get ahead. We are still doing a sublet. We love the people that we live with. They're great. They're another couple. They're around the same age as us. Lifestyles are somewhat a little bit different, but you know, they're not out partying every night of the week. It's great. There'll be nothing worse if you're living with somebody and they're just boozing, gearing, shagging different people all the time. That would drive you insane. So be mindful of that when you're picking your sublet. Next point, rent is expensive over here. You're living in a big city, of course it's going to be expensive. See people see videos, people like, oh, I was living in Sydney, I was living in city centre, it was very expensive, so I just decided to move to fucking Wollongong or wherever. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Of course it's going to be expensive. What planet are you living on? Or do you think you're going to get a good deal in the city of Sydney? I live in Maroubra. Unbelievable spot. Not too expensive. Beautiful places to eat. The beach is just around the corner. Everybody's so nice. It's very safe around here. If you haven't done so already, watch The Bra Boys. It's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. Or if you're too tight and you've got a dodgy box, watch it on that. Pretty cool. It just tells you about it's kind of like the history of the Bra Boys and how they grew up in Maroubra. It's actually a really cool watch. Maroubra is great. Pick somewhere like Maroubra or anywhere that's just on the outskirts of the city. The further you move away from the city, or North Sydney, the more reasonable the rent is. Now the lifestyle over here. Now that I've got my shit together again, the lifestyle is amazing. Unbelievable. I did not have a great time in Perth. It was a complete motherfucking catastrophe, if I'm going to be completely honest, but I love how things are going in Sydney. Work's going well. We're doing a lot of saving. I know I say that a lot, but a lot of people do move over here with the intention that they're going to make mega money. You can make mega money, but you got to put the work on. You know, training's going really well, and even like today is raining. It was pissing down all night, pissing down most of the morning, but I was training with a client of mine. You come outside and a wee bit of sun hits your face. You don't get that in Ireland very often. Just like that there just makes it all worth it. That there is brilliant. I could probably pop down to the beach, have a wee swim, and then of course it started raining again, but I had enough to be doing today. I didn't have to do that. But a day at the beach just cures everything, I think. You can work hard all week. Weekend, get down to the beach for an hour, happy days. Life doesn't get much better than that. Like, there's very few places on the planet that you can do that on the regular. Another thing, it does rain here. I came over here with no warm clothes whatsoever, despite the advice of others. I thought, fuck it. Doesn't rain here. It's not cold here. Sunny all the time. It's not. I came over here, it was absolutely freezing, raining on me, like fucking, when it rains it pours, it floods here. So yeah, pack some warm clothes, pack some waterproofs. It's nothing worse than walking down Bondi Junction, getting pissed on. All you've got is a wee t-shirt and a pair of shorts on you. Nightmare. To conclude, what's it like living in Sydney in your 30s? It's unbelievable. It is without a doubt one of the best places on the planet. Ireland is always going to be my home, and it's always there because that's where all my friends are and that's where my family is. I'm lucky I'm over here with my other half, my beautiful fiancée, but the lifestyle here is phenomenal. The cost of living compared to what we're used to back home isn't that bad. The wages are higher. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive to live. It's not that more expensive. It's different if you're coming from living from your mum, you're used to your ma wiping your hole and making your packed lunches. If you've been living out of the house for a few years and you've lived outside the north of Ireland, it's pretty reasonable. Life's good, money's good, whatever sort of lifestyle if you want a partying lifestyle, that's here for you. If you want a fitness and more of a healthier, more, I suppose the word would be fulfilling lifestyle, you can get that here as well, absolutely. If you're thinking about moving here, just do it. It's unbelievable. And see when people say, don't move to Australia, it doesn't solve all your problems.
To be honest with you, I couldn't give a fuck.
I can 100% say that I think my life has gotten considerably more enjoyable that I'm in the sun more. That's just my take on it. That's just my advice. Take it or leave it.